and Parkinson's law,
We're
productivity.
going live right now.
Hey.
My mic is muted.
Ah, there.
I'm like, it just worked.
I don't know. No, no.
Oh man, I was so excited.
Yeah, yes.
Oh man.
It's nice and sunny where you are. I can see the sun is coming up.
So this side is the sun. Like over here is the sun, and
Yeah.
over here is a bright light in front of my face.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah. Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm excited. This is a good month. This is a
Yes.
good month.
Yes. We're into July now, and halfway through July. It's hope everyone out there is enjoying themselves, enjoying the weather, staying safe, being successful.
Yeah, staying cool. It's hot. It's been hot in Michigan.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the temperature there?
Well, today, so far it's 68, so that's not bad.
68.
But like around July 4th, it felt like 100 something degrees.
Wow.
It felt that way. It was hot.
Wow.
So like go outside 30 minutes, get drenched like you never took a shower.
Yeah. That air conditioning's
Oh
really
man.
switched on. We don't have
Yes.
that problem over here. We never have that problem with heat over here.
Oh man. Good morning.
Celia, how you doing?
Aaliyah, good morning.
How you doing? Celia's must be dialing in from Australia.
Wow. I wonder what time it is there.
I think it's in Sydney where Celia is. If it's one, so it must be 1, 9, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock there at night.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
you're at night. Wow. So different time zones. So it's 8, just gone 8 a.m. in Michigan,
Yep.
and it's 1 p.m. UK. And wow, global. It's a small world, and we're moving forward. We're going to be talking during this session on managing your time as an entrepreneur. So,
Yes.
so I'm 10 o'clock. Yes, I'm curious in with your clients, for example, what you know of people within the group, the Positive Entrepreneurs Group, for example. What's their biggest problems in terms of time management? Do you hear on the grapevine?
Honestly, I think the biggest issue that I hear about time management is when it comes to my clients, people
Hmm.
always say, "Well, I don't have time to make extra money," or "I don't have time to um, cut down my expenses," or "I don't have time to pay my debt."
I
Because I'm too busy working and paying other things. So, in that sense, from my clients, that's what I hear a lot in regards to time. And
Hmm.
then with other entrepreneurs, it's like, well, I don't have time to learn other things, or I don't have time to have for my family or myself. Like I don't have time to take care of myself or set that time aside to do the simple things. So that's
Okay.
what I hear when it comes to like as far as entrepreneurs and time.
I think the time or the lack of it, if
Hmm.
you feel like you're chasing, can cause people anxiety, can cause them a little bit of stress and anxiety. And personally, once I let go of time or chasing time, my anxiety disappeared. And one of the first things I did, which was
Hmm.
years ago in 2001, 2002, was I got rid of my watch. I used to wear a watch, and I used to be like that, on the days of the watch, and I refuse to wear a watch most of the time. I think if I was to wear a watch, Loretta, it would be for dress purposes, wear it with a suit or something like that,
It's a fashion statement.
Fashion statement. Yeah. But to tell the time, I think when we're clock watching all the time, that can cause us a little bit of stress when we're clock watching. What do you think with regards to that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even for people who aren't entrepreneurs, right? You just think of the regular person in corporate.
Mm,
I remember me being in corporate, I was watching the clock and
mm,
trying to get things done within the deadline and just watching the clock and actually wasting more time watching the clock and getting stressed out at the same time.
mm,
Or, like when it's time for you to go, you're watching that clock and you're just getting stressed out because you're thinking about all the things you have to do after work. Even in that sense, or as an entrepreneur,
mhm,
because we do wear so many hats and we do so much,
mm,
watching that clock trying to get things done, that's super stressful. And then watching the
mm,
clock and saying to yourself, i don't I don't think I'm going to have time for that. You've already kind
mm.
of defeated any
Yeah,
possibility of you getting the thing that you had to do done.
that's right. And you as you said earlier on, you hear it from people's language when they talk about things like, I don't have time to pay my bills, or I don't have time to create that website. When is it the time or is it the inclination? What is it?
Or procrastination.
Yeah, procrastination, which is that lack of um, direction or focus. But then what's behind it? And that's what we've got to think about. But I wanted
Yeah.
to share with the guys out there really two just simple things to think about, really, because these sessions are bite-sized sessions where we just want to help you quickly, give you an idea. Perhaps there's an idea we can share with you. Perhaps there's a technique. But remember that someone can give you all the techniques in the world. If you don't have the attitude to take one and use it, then they won't work. So it's not blaming the tools. So I would say that the first one I want to share is called the Pomodoro effect, and this was developed by an Italian researcher, Francesco Cirillo, and back in the 1980s. So it was fairly new, and basically back in the 80s, before the advent of mobile phones, everything is on there. It's a old singing, old dancing device. People had timers in the kitchen, and these timers were shaped like a tomato. It looked like a tomato. Uh, and people would just activate the timer on it, 30 minutes to whatever, bake the cake or something like that. And his technique involved taking a timer and just placing this timer where you are. So these days it could be a mobile phone. Switching the phone off, the notification, just put the timer on, say for 30 minutes, I'm going to do this piece of content. Of 30 minutes, I'm going to contact as many people as possible on the telephone to see if I can bring up new business, drum up new business, or 30 minutes, I'm going to create this document that my boss asked me for. So what I'm Hey, Yal. So what I'm thinking is that when we do that, we like to put ourselves under what's called eustress, which is a different type of stress. Um, Distress is not the stress you want when you're in distress. Eustress is when you are, you know, when you're up against it slightly up against it, and your performance increases. Suddenly you start to perform better and you get things done. So the Pomodoro effect is something that anyone can use out there. Just grab yourself a timer, get away from everyone else, switch off all your tech because this is your business. So you don't have to be looking at Instagram or Facebook all day long. And I know it's a habit, but you are up against your own habits. You can change those. And I mentioned it before, and I'll mention it again. It takes about 66 to 100 days to change a habit. So if you start the Pomodoro effect today, you can do that. It'll work. So you could be, say, 10 o'clock EST, and 10 till 10:30, you're going to say, That's it. I'm going to switch off all my tech. Half an hour, I'm going to answer my emails. That's it. For half an hour, answer my emails. You're going to send the emails off, but you're not going to look at social media. How would that do for your productivity, Loretta?
Honestly, that would probably I would get a lot done. I've done that. And I make that face like because I I probably don't do that as often as I should though, but I have done that where I set aside time and I use a timer on my phone to so I set aside time to check social media and then I use a timer on my phone to get things done. And I've noticed that I actually got it done quicker than I thought I would if I just eliminated the distractions and
Yeah,
focused on doing that. So,
yeah. And that's what the Pomodoro effect is trying to get you to do is to you're time bound, you eliminate your distractions,
mhm,
and you can't fail. You really can't fail because you will have done more than you would have normally done.
that's true.
Which and if that is if your normal ad hoc, if your normal go-to technique is not working, or your go-to habit is not working, then why not try this and say to yourself, right, get one of those big, if you know everyone out there, get one of those big wall calendars, put it up there, and it could be this time every day. You're going to factor 30 minutes for a particular aspect of your business. So as I said, it could be cold calling, could be emails, it could be doing your online finances, whatever it is that you think, I really need to get this done this month. I really need to get this done. If I do half an hour every day, 5 days a week, I'll get some stuff done, get some serious
Mhm.
stuff done. And it does work. So that's the first thing I wanted to share, that idea. If anybody wants to throw any questions, please do it through the show or in the comments box after we finished, and we can always get back to you. The second one is called Parkinson's Law, which simply states that the time allocated to achieve a goal then facilitates how long you're going to actually take to do that goal. So in layman speak, if somebody gives you 7 days to write a chapter of your book, you've got to do it in 7 days. It'll take you that 7 days. Or if somebody says to you, we need that chapter in 5 days, you'll get it done in 5 days. Your
Mhm.
brain takes the time element and then decides to work out how much time you're going to do. So in essence, what I'm saying is that if you give yourself a time, so you give yourself 7 days to do the web copy for your website, you'll get it done in 7 days. And if you make yourself, here's an extra layer to this. If you went on social media and told everyone you're going to get it done in 7 days, you'll get it
Ooh,
done in 7 days.
accountability.
Accountability, which has been shown to increase your success rate by 80% by just being accountable. So anyone out there who's looking for accountability, put it in the group. Parkinson's Law. See what works for you, and if you're interested in what I've just shared, the Pomodoro technique. That again, these are so simple. One's a technique, and the other one's a particular law that you can use to enhance that technique. Yeah. What's your thoughts, Loretta, on
Awesome.
Parkinson's Law?
I think that that is super true. For me, I know me personally have a bunch of sticky notes on my walls. And what I've been doing is putting time or deadlines really on these things now. Usually I would just put, something that I wanted to get done on the walls, but now I'm starting to attach a deadline to it. Like you said, 7 days or 14 days or 30 days or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm finding out that even without me really thinking about it, I'm
Mhm.
actively working towards completing that. Like one
Mm.
of my goals was to go back to school for project management. I'm
Mm.
actually in school now for project management and I am getting it done in 6 months.
Mm. I remember
So,
we talked about that.
yeah.
Wonderful. Well
Yep.
done. Yeah,
So,
we talked about that a few months ago. Um, I think when we first started doing these lives some time ago, and you said
Actively,
you were yeah doing it. Well done.
yeah, I'm excited, and
Woohoo!
I'm still working on the book. Not,
Ah, yeah.
haven't forgotten about that. I've actually, funny enough, it should be done hopefully by the end of this year.
Oh,
So,
brilliant, brilliant.
yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh, that's really really good. And you know when we do this, I mean, for example, Parkinson's law. I gave myself 3 days this week to set up an academy. So
Okay.
I've actually set up a mindset academy, which I'll be sharing with everyone the next few weeks. So
Woo!
I'm on the third day, so I've populated the training. It's basically a private academy. People can join if they like, and it will have trainings on procrastination, people pleasing, confidence. What else is in there? Public speaking, how
Which
to
is
value.
huge.
Yeah, yeah, it's a huge
Public
one.
speaking is huge.
Just going to have all this on there, and people, it's like a buffet. So instead of having to spend hundreds of dollars buying a program, people can have for it's like a joining a gym membership. They can just see that. So I created that in the last 3 days because I've got lots of trainings, but I've never put them in one place for the public yet.
Nice.
So they can, so anyone can go on there. It's like a monthly enrolling membership, and I've created that. And I like it. I actually like it, thinking this is good because a student can go on there, or a single mom, or a business owner, and they can literally help themselves on the go.
Nice.
So
Or just a person who's like struggling with those areas. Like
exactly,
people struggle with public speaking all the time, and that's in every sector, right? That's
yes,
in if you are some kind of leader and you have to speak in front of people, or
mm,
if even if you're not a leader, even if you're
mm,
just a regular associate at work, you might have to speak at a meeting, and trying to overcome those fears and overcome those things that comes with public speaking.
absolutely.
That's huge.
And public speaking can be to a small group of people in the boardroom. It can be on Zoom or on stream or any platform, or it could be on Facebook, where you are having to deliver a message for you or your business. And if you don't show up like you'd like to show up,
Hmm.
you ain't going to sell anything. Nothing's going to happen. So,
Right.
and you want to do yourself, but most of all, your family proud of you. So, yeah, that'll be going on there. But we'll talk more about that in future episodes. So, that was an example, really, of Parkinson's law, just getting it in there and helping people by helping yourself first, allocating specific time. You're not helping your children if you're going round in circle all the time.
Right.
You can help your children. You can help your sons and your daughters by managing your own time first.
That's good. Good stuff, David.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you have anything new going on this week? Like, was there anything?
Yeah, I wanted to share with everyone my one-page color magazine's coming out, and that's coming out. If they want to sign up for that, that will have. It's like you'll get this beautiful email, but it'll be in color, like a
Ooh,
one-page magazine. It'll come to you, and it'll have tips and techniques and a video, and it's simple, and you can it'll be going out every Monday. So you guys, um, you just have to go to the website, and you can just sign up for that. Hello, Jackie.
hi, Jackie. Hi, Ebony. That was Ebony on here that said, "Hey, y'all.
Hey, hello. Hey,
Good
Ebony.
morning."
Morning. One day I'd like to come to see you guys in person. That would be awesome. Um,
Yes.
yeah, great.
Okay,
So
so this one color email that you're talking about, this one page magazine, is it? I'm a financial goal coach, David. I'm all about money. Is this free?
yes, it's free. Free. It's coming out every Monday, and it's like you start your week, and it'll just have a little video. It'll have tips. It might have like the 3 tips to be confident in work today, or 5 ways to overcome rejection, things like that. So I just want to,
Nice.
you can then just watch it, boom, and if you like it, share it, get people to sign up to it. It's free. Yes, free. And a fair bit of work goes into it because no one likes emails. So I'm going to make it look good with good information so that people will think this is worth my time reading.
Right. And I'm just gonna use one thing that you and I both like. I'm just saying, if you guys can see this, it's free.
I love that.
It's free.
It's free. Free.
It won't
Absolutely.
cost you a thing. You're not losing anything by signing up for this
Exactly.
free magazine.
Exactly. So you're gonna, and everyone out there, if you want to help yourself, it's there. And we're going live every Wednesday, isn't it? This time every Wednesday, 8 a.m. So this is the middle of your week, and it's all downhill from here. It's all sliding downhill. Relax. You could all relax now
Yes.
as we head into Friday. So yeah, like, subscribe, and share this video, people.
Absolutely. And I've been telling people, hey, if you can't watch us, that's okay. If you can listen while you're getting ready for work, while you're driving to work, don't look at us, but you can listen to us. Don't want anyone to get hurt,
Yeah.
but you can listen to us for sure. So
Yes.
thank you guys. Thank you, David. It's
Thank you.
always awesome.
Thank you.
You
You
always
too.
bring the good stuff, the good information.
That's it. You sign up. Please sign up. Anyway, let's uh, let's let's continue the conversation next Wednesday.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
David. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.